Hey yo, it's the girl, the diamond digger, the girl who digs diamonds instead of gold, and today
Love to see you shine in the night like the diamond you are. I'm good on the side, it's alright. Just hold me in the dark.
hey guys, it's your girl, the diamond digger, the girl who digs diamonds instead of gold. Yeah, I'm back. Although my voice is like horrible right now, and everything just like changed. I decided to just be natural about everything. The hair, no makeup, just be myself for now. For now. I hope you guys are good. I hope everyone is okay, and I hope that everyone is doing okay actually, and like everyone is ready for like the new year, and you guys have like started on your New Year's resolutions, and actually you guys have like sorted things out with your friends, your families, and like everyone that was like that you guys had like problems with. On my side, a lot has been going on. Like, the girl, man, it's the diamond digger, so the digger has to be busy all the time. So my apologies for not being here most of the time. I'm supposed to be like consistent with this shit, right? Yeah, I am, but like a lot has like happened in my life right now. I want to like get into detail about it, and I have this whole content sort of like okay, almost as a storytelling, but at the same time I'm trying to make other people understand where I'm coming from. You understand? I'm gonna talk about something that people don't talk about. I mean, that's the whole thing, the mission behind the Diamond Digger and my channel is that I talk about things that people don't talk about. So while at that, I've been like busy with a lot of things. For instance, me and my boys, we're gonna take over YouTube, y'all. It's the YouTube takeover, so the digger is part of it. And I founded the next big things, and I'm still collecting sanitary pads. I mean, I'm just telling you what I do right now. And of course, I'm an IT student right now. It's just like me telling you, Jorge, this is what I've been doing, and this is what I've been busy with. I've been like focusing on my family more, getting involved and all that, and friends even, today, what do I have for you guys? I'm gonna tell you guys about me coming out of the closet, like literally. Well, coming out of the closet. Okay, you guys know me, right? You guys have like watched my first video, right? Okay, if you haven't, just go to who is this is Okamanga, and you'll find out who I am. But I'm not really into everything, I don't really get into deep with everything on the first video, and that's because with my content I'll have to let you guys learn me, yeah. So with that being said, if you're a new subscriber, just make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and make sure to watch the other videos, Anyway, yeah, if you are back at it and you're not a new subscriber, you're my regular, you're my family right now, thank you for watching again. So now I'm gonna talk about coming out of the closet. Coming out of the closet now, well, in this case, we're gonna talk about sexuality. So first question is, what is my sexuality and how did I like figure it out? Okay, I realized a lot of things when I was 16. Well, not until 16, but like 17. When I was 17 years old. Sorry about that. So what happened is that I went to a matric camp, right? Matric camp, and it was an only girls camp. It was a SIP camp. Okay, we went there. I think it was three rivers. Yeah, I'm not really sure about the place because we did not have our phones that time. Fine, they took our phones. You were not allowed to have your phone. Took our phones. We went to the camp, and It was only the people who were like chosen, you understand? As they say, you know, many were called, but a few were chosen. So it was only the people who were chosen. On that note, we vie, right? We go to this camp. It's you know, it's only girls' camp. That time I was dating this guy. I mean, I was dating guys, you know, yeah. Fine, we go to this camp. It's only girls. Okay, it's nice. And then I vibe with this chick. The chick is like sort of lesbian. I'm not really sure about her sexuality, but let's just say she's lesbian. Fine. We didn't like share a room, but like we vibed. So at some point, my roommates were like, okay, what's wrong with you and her? Mind you, I met like people that I didn't know, but because of my personality, I got along with a lot of people. Right. So while at it, this chick, okay, she was pretty, right? She's a pretty girl and she's like tall and I'm like short. You guys, if you guys know me, I'm so short. Anyway, so this chick would like come to my room and chill with me and we just like speak. And like I feel this, you know, sort of things which is like weird. It's like I feel some type of way. Goosebumps and I'm like, okay, what's wrong with me right now? Okay, cool. She spent most of the time with me and people started asking, because we spent like the whole week at the camp, and then they started asking, are you guys dating? Are we dating? Okay. So I like told them, nah, I'm not dating this girl. We just like friends. Friends. He like come in my room around 11 at night and like cuddle me to sleep. Yo, the things that I felt, guys. That was weird because it was a girl, but at the same time it felt right. You understand? Okay. After camp, everyone went back home. Basically, we like went back to our lives, and I went back to my life of dating a guy. Not that I was dating a girl, but like, yeah, like I started feeling some things for a girl that time. After that, it was still in matric. I started having a crush on my best friend. What the hell? Now, this is my best friend. I see her differently. And I'm like, what? Like, what's happening? I'm not supposed to see her like that, but here I was looking at her differently. I was admiring her most of the time, and shit was weird. Very, very weird. If you were me that time, I think you just like wanna die because you're with this girl for like the whole year and you are with them most of the time, you eat with them, and now you're feeling some type of way about them. So I don't know. I thought of like communicating with her about my feelings at that time, but then she's my friend, you understand? She tells me who she's been with and whatnot. But then I didn't understand my sexuality at that time. But like I did kinda told her how I felt at that time. I'm not gonna say her name, but she's my best friend from school. So the year ends and we still cool with my friend. I decided to cherish the friendship and not tell her. She's not into me. She was not into me that time, and yeah, I just like let it go because she liked this other gent, and yo, I started getting jealous, but it is what it is, right? Right? Okay. Fast forward, I finished my matric, and of course now I no longer see the friend that I was falling for. I go to college, 2019. I meet a friend. I make friends with this friend of mine, and she's pretty. She's a good person. She's bisexual. Make friends with her, and that time I'm still ignorant about my sexuality and everything. Oh girl, so my friend is bisexual. I'm not homophobic. I've never been homophobic, so I was okay with her being bisexual. But then she'd feel some type of way when I bathed in front of her, to a point that I started crashing on her and all that. I didn't mind being naked in front of her. I mean, guys, she was my friend that time. Okay, she told me how she feels. I told her, okay, you know what? I hear you. We can work something out, but that didn't end well. It didn't end well. She just didn't trust that I felt something for her, and I understand. I get where she's coming from. You'd obviously think that someone is trying to experiment with you, because now they don't know their sexuality, and I understand that. Fine. We let it go, and it just went on like that. 2019, okay, I was still okay. 2020 is where I had my first real girlfriend. My first real girlfriend had it in 2020. 2020, I started dating a girl after dating a guy, and that's where I explored everything about my sexuality. That's where I got to understand if I'm submissive or dominant. So coming back to that, with my sexuality, guys, it hasn't been easy. So I dated this girl. She shot her shots. Ow! If like if ever someone like shoots their shots and I'm not wearing a bulletproof, like yo, I die. So yeah, that's what happened. She shot her shots, and I literally just like fell for her. I was like, okay, we can work this out. We can like have something. Then we started building a relationship. It came out right. And yeah, that's where I discovered who I really was. And that's where I started like, putting it out there. And you know what happened when I put it out there? People started like asking me questions like, is this a phase or what? I was like, it's not a phase. This is me like expressing myself. They're like, how long have you been, into girls? And I was like, I've been into girls since I was a kid. Come to think of it, when we used to play, man, like basically Lisa, and I used to be the dad most of the time, and my other friend used to be the mom, so I'd be the husband. Like it has been there. Like I always preferred being the husband more than the wife. You understand? It has been there. I'm thinking about it now, and it makes sense. Like it has been there. So it started there actually. Come to think of it. So now people are asking me, when did it start? I'm like, I just like came out now, and people are like, okay, it's weird, started having people not wanting to like visit, like girls not wanting to visit, because they think I'm a fucker. But like it's just the way it is. Like things change. So when my mom found out the girl is into girls and guys, okay, firstly, my mom is old school, right? So see, she's old school. She doesn't really understand when you're like bisexual, gay, lesbian, transgender. She's just gonna say we stubborn, and that's just it. But in my case, she thinks I'm like lesbian, which most people think I am, and I'm not lesbian. I'm strictly bisexual, and I wouldn't want anyone changing me, because this is who I am. I'm just bisexual, guys. Like, twin black, and that's just it, and it's okay. It's fine by me. But I'm not lesbian. And I realized something when I dated my first girlfriend, that I'm more, dominant than I am submissive, and which is one of the reasons why people think that I'm lesbian, but I'm not. Okay, the outfit doesn't really define your sexuality, guys. Most of my outfits are like pretty boy type of vibe, yeah. And I love to put it out there that I'm a pretty boy, and that's why people thought I was like lesbian. But guess what? I'm a pretty boy. Like, look at this. I'm a pretty boy like that. So coming out, it wasn't hard for me to my family. My mom was just okay. As long as you don't get pregnant, girl, I'm good. You understand? It's that type of vibe. So now since I'm bisexual, I still date guys, right? Guys and girls. So now, since I date guys are like, okay, you're bisexual, so can we have a threesome? You see, those are like the worst experiences ever. Doesn't mean that when I'm bisexual, I'd want to have a threesome with a girl and a guy at the same time. First things first about me, guys, I'm territorial. I'm sorry, but like when I'm into someone, no one's gonna have you when I have you, like you're mine. I say that disrespectfully though, but I mean it. Like I'm very, very territorial, and I cannot have my boyfriend with my other girlfriend having like I'm sorry. It's not my vibe, and it's definitely not my sexual fantasy. So it gets to me when people like start asking me, okay, can we have a threesome, just because I'm bisexual, because I do both. No, guys, don't do that. That's not my fantasy. So yeah, I get things like that, and then I get girls crushing on me. Guys, being bisexual is the life. Like, it's the life. I don't want to lie to you right now. Being bisexual is the life. It is the life, honestly. So the challenges that I've faced as a bisexual pretty boy, I get people who are like, don't you get enough? I do get enough. If I'm into someone, understand, I'm gonna be with them. Like, I'm gonna date that one person. They are enough to me. Doesn't mean that, okay, in this case, I'm talking about myself. I'm not talking about all the bisexual people. I'm talking about myself. When I'm dating someone, one person will just like be enough, you understand? They'll just be enough. But honestly, being bisexual comes with its, challenges. It has never been easy. So yeah, I'm more dominant than submissive, and it's something that I need people to like understand. Doesn't mean that I'm lesbian. I am bisexual. So imagine I had to go through all these, events with people, building my character through people and understanding myself. No, girl, you're actually like bisexual. You love both genders. Ask me one question. If you had asked me, actually, I remember they asked me between girls and guys, like, and do you know what I said? Let me just tell you. I just said girls. I'm more into girls than guys. I mean, women, guys. Women are pretty. I can't live without them. I admire my women. So that's the point. If ever you are crushing on me and you are homophobic, please bye. Dude, girl. If you're like homophobic and you're like crushing on me, just like ignore me, you understand? I don't need people who are like homophobic in my life because I'm bisexual. And love has no gender, honestly. It has no gender. And this is why I'm still gonna express myself. I'm not gonna say the bisexual diamond digger. I'm still the diamond digger. I'm still the girl who digs diamonds instead of gold, baby. It's the digger, baby. Anyway, while you're at it and you're still listening to my story about how I found out, how I discovered I'm a twin black, twin black. Hey, what's Stand izinto yazi. Bisexual people stand izinto. Anyway, please subscribe, like, and comment. Comment, guys. Comment, because there's more content that's coming. I love you, babies. I love you, loves. Peace.